Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. We've got the Pillars of Greatness, as it should be known. There are many pillars of greatness in this break. These are the three featured on the cover. On the thumbnail, we got Topps Chrome Black and Bowman, our standard pillars, but we're adding a few more. 2018, you asked for it, and I deliver. We got a hanger box 2018, and if you've ever seen these things opened, you know that pretty much every box has at least 1 to 10 good things in it. They're just so loaded. Acuna rookies, Ohtani rookies, Soto rookies, and debuts, and just the inserts are loaded with the good rookies. They're so good, but there's more pillars. I just couldn't fit them on the thumbnail. 2024 Topps Chrome Jumbo Box. Yeah! We'll slide in with a little 2019 Topps Chrome. And we've got an HTA, of course, get a Breaker's Delight involved, and a Fanatics box of 2024 update, Heritage High number, value box. We're mixing the value in with the high end, and that's a recipe for success. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to ripping. Break number 1. How's everybody doing? I see you up there. Liam! Let's go. Not Bob Odenkirk. Dreamweaver. Retro. What's happening? 2018 break. Retro says Hoppy would be randoming into the Angels or Braves. Might. It's a good call. You never know. What do we want to open first? Let's just do this one. Do the Fanatics box. Let me get up close here. There. Matty P, I see ya. Chris, what's up? Steve, my man. It's been a while. Glad to see you. Lex, B. Phil. Let's go, Mark. Brewers Killer. Jesse. Jersey Best, afternoon. Half day at work. Oh, nothing sounds sweeter. Audio cutting out? Shouldn't be. Give it a refresh. Let me just make sure everything's plugged in properly. Should be good. Give her a little refresh on your end if that's happening. Looking at the mic. The mic looks to be good. Give the stream a refresh. What'd you do, Liam? Dreamweaver can hear it loud and clear. Volume's going out. Just give it a refresh. Refresh the stream, Brandon. Back out. Come back in. Chris says 5x5. Jersey Best refreshed and has no problems. There we go. Just try that. Okay, here we have it. We're looking for a juicy rookie, and we already have something special. Camo. Bailey Falter, numbered to 25. Eric, Standworthy card number 1. 2 of 25, man. These are so rare. I've only pulled a couple of them ever. From this release in particular. Dreamweaver says, is there something I have to do? Yeah, you got to join, become a member on the channel. See Rusty's Rips. He's a member. You just got to either hit where it says join. It's different on depending on what platform you are, but it's only $1.99 a month. So you get a lot of benefits. You get access to those special emojis. You get a green highlight on your name. You get a member chat like Rusty's Rips just used. Let's see some Shohei heat. Access to members only chat when I activate that. And you support your favorite streamer. It's the most important part, right? Let him cook. Ohtani. Blaze rookie. Aqua Blaze. Chromie Volpe. Drake with a 32 month. Everybody have a safe and fun Memorial Day. Yes. Relax. Just relax this weekend. Try not to do too much around the house. I know the desire. I want to just mow the lawn, plant some flowers, plant your garden. Maybe power wash your deck and your siding and just pull out the lawn chair. Put your sunshades on. Man, this is a hot box. I know what this is. Right behind here, we got a Memorial Day camo. And behind Jackson Holiday, as if that wasn't good enough, and if the Jordan Lawler blue wasn't good enough, home field advantage, Luis Robert. Just another bonus out of a Fanatics box. Steven with a $4.99 says, "What's up, brother? If I send you an Angels hat, will you wear it? They're hot right now." Oh, I know. Yeah, I will. Greetings from Long Beach. Appreciate the super chat. Yes, I will wear it. You kind of spilled the beans because I was going to talk about something. I was going to throw a little... We'll still do it. I'm going to wait for some time to go by here in the stream, and then we'll play our fun little game. But the Angels are hot. Well, that was a productive box. How about this one? Retro with a 3-month. Bowman was great, but mixers are going to be fun. Let's go. YouTube does not connect to that Dreamweaver. That's two different things. That's why I made it so cheap on YouTube, so that the slammers, if they want to join this too, it's like real cheap. It's the cheapest membership I know of on YouTube. Everybody else, like the standard is $5. I made it $1.99. It's as low as it can go, as far as I know. Everybody always tells me that I need to increase that price too, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. Plumber Man says, it seems like HFAs have started to go up in price recently. I always thought they were undervalued. I agree. Yeah. You know what? So I think the HFA might take over for the downtown as like the go-to card. Like I think that might be why you see it creeping up in price, because as Topps takes over the licensing, and as soon as Panini has no licensing, downtowns are going to be garbage. Nobody wants an unlicensed downtown, so the HFAs are going to take over in that sphere. Maybe. Matt Suey, we got an autograph, dude. The Blasters are hooking us up today. Remillard. Real one. South Side. Russell. What's up, Bo? All right. What else? We got to get a good chrome out of here. There's Jackson Merrill. Suarez green. Let me know if the music gets too loud or soft. I can adjust that, because the rock mix is like all over the place with the levels. I'll try to keep an eye on it on my end, but there might be some aggressive songs that are annoying. Where's our chrome? You better be in here. I don't know if we got one. Sometimes when you get that auto, they short you a chrome. I've found a couple of those boxes, which I would rather have the auto anyway. There's a Yamamoto. Yep. We're supposed to have an instrumental mix. Did I forget to check the box? I did. That's okay. Check this out. Just like that. Topps Chrome Black. Let's go. Jay with a 12-month. Steve with a 51-month. Whoa. Support the best breaker on the planet, friends. Appreciate you, Steve. Okay. Autograph and 2 packs. Jordan Beck auto. Encased for Lloyd. Love the 2 packs. Can't get enough of them. $200 random packs for $200K. $200K seems like a lifetime away. Dylan Cease to 99. I don't even know if it's possible. Does any baseball card guy have 200,000? I don't think so. But once we morph into football and basketball, then it is possible. So, yes, Shelbs. I like where your head's at. Looking to the future, setting the goal high, lofty goals. Ketel Marte, 1 of 75. Purple Mini Diamond. And Dylan Cease. Topps Chrome Black is so good, man. They're setting the bar pretty high for regular Topps Chrome. Put some rage on, I would, but they would probably shut the stream down. Or at the very least, I'd get a copyright strike. Or many of them, depending on how many songs I played. What do you want to dabble in now? You got an idea? Bowman Sterling, better get a bunch of stands up there. We'll just get ready. Over under 1.5. Set a real easy one. Over under 1.5 relevant big leaguer autographs out of this box. Dreamweaver, it's like I said, it's different on every like device you're using, which is stupid, but what are you using? iPhone or like that tablet, PC, what are you using? Over. We got a lot of overs coming in. Joseph says, submitted my first PSA order this week. Don't worry, I made sure to use the promo code. Tip to you, sir. Appreciate that. What promo code is he talking about? The code Stryker25. If you put in a PSA order, use the code Stryker25, save $25 off your order. I think it's for first timers, but maybe there's a loophole. You don't like the mini boxes, it's unnecessary. Well, I'd rather have them protected. How else are you going to do it? Just like you want just these loose packs? Because every one of these boxes has an autograph. So you want them protected pretty good. Like your idea with not having the boxes, Tribute did that this year. And they're just packs. And each pack has an autograph or a relic. I think I kind of like the boxes a little bit better just for the extra protection. But I haven't noticed any damage on Tribute, so I don't know. I think anything, Shelbs. Here we go. There's an early Bobby card. Look how young he looks. Followed by a Bobby rookie. Come on. Grant. Oh, that KC tricked us. Look at that. Grant Campbell for Brett. 0 for 1. Oh no. We'll make up for it. Do they honor promo codes for card show submissions? They might. I bet you if you asked them, they would. Evan White to 199. A refractor for the Mariners. And Dre Jameson, 0 for 2. Throwing that circle change out. Josh Young, he's relevant. On my phone through the YouTube app. It just depends on what kind of phone though. Like if it's a Android or an iPhone, it's different. You should see like near the chat or whatever. It either says a $sign or it says join. It's the same. It should be the same place you send a super chat, but I'm not 100%. It's gonna be right around that same area. Should be. Gold. 42 of 50. Zach Collins. A gold White Sox hit for Russell, followed by the autograph, Rhys Hoskins. That's one. 27 of 50. Sterling. First signs. Rhys Hoskins. Let's get him up on the stage. $50 Chuck with a 37 month. Let's go. Yeah, Steve. Steve is an OG. I wonder who's the longest. Steve is one of the longest for sure. 51. Man. Appreciate that, buddy. Scroll back down here. You have to close out the chat to join, says Baseball Card Dude. Ah, that's a weird thing. B. Phil says there's a $sign in the bottom right corner of my phone. Luis Robert rookie. Daniel Espino. We're still at 1. We got 1 shot left. Yamamoto, a different one though. Jordan Yamamoto. I was 3 when I started on. Come on. We need the over. Adley. Jordan. Those are 2 great ones that we could maybe get out of here. It's a Yankee. Do we just count it without looking? Ken Smith. We got 2 more shots today. 2 more boxes. We've had boxes that are like 5 for 5s. We're going to get a huge one today out of here, out of Sterling. I can feel it. Super stickers or super chat? Are you asking what I prefer? Those are just, it's just membership. And it should say like hitter. Become a hitter. Hitter tier. Members of the YouTube channel are called hitters. Members of the Patreon group are called slammers. And everybody else is just an overall legend when sending a super chat. I think we're going to double up on some of these. We may need the space. Got a lot of hits coming down the pipeline. Speaking of hits, 3 autographs out of a 2024 Topps Chrome Jumbo box. Your button says see perks. Click it and it takes you to the join page right next to the notification bell on the iPhone. What about Android? I don't know. You guys could just do a Google search too. I need to have like a video, tutorial video ready to go with all different platforms so I can just click it and be like, here's how. Look at this pack. Couple of juicers. Austin Riley to 125. Sign guy just joined. Welcome. Oh! Jackson Merrill Gold Wave. Oh! Eric, what a monster. Congratulations. Hot B, right away. Woo. I'm gonna get him on the stage, on the appropriate stand. Yes! What a monster. Let's get him right in the middle. Oh. Woo! Dreamweaver with $1.99. That's a super chat, my friend. Appreciate that. Nobody says Merrill hot B bang. Stonebreaker with a 24-month, 2 years hat tip, brother. Merrill for the hot B. Yes. Yes. Set the tone for the day. Churio refractor. We'll take that as well. Mm-hmm. A loaded box. Let's keep it going. We want more. We are greedy rippers. It's never good enough. Time for a 101. That's the style. Not bad, Davis Schneider. Relevant big leaguer. Pretty good player to 250. 5-star stash as well. Blue Jays hit for less. J-Rock with an 18-month awesome auto. Yeah. See, those are member chats. Everybody, the chats that come in green, you get one of those free per month when you're a member. Use them up. Sometimes the members forget to use them. Rafaela, Prism. Decent card. The Merrill's probably like 400, way more than that. I mean, maybe raw, but that's the kind of card you get graded. It's probably more than that raw even. That's a huge card, dude. A gold to 50 auto, rookie auto with the good sig. This is the good sig too, guys. Merrill's got a couple of different signatures that he uses. This is the full signature. Like, that makes it even better in my opinion. There's a Merrill. Jordan Adams. We're getting a lot of parallels out of here too. Numbered stuff. New pack of sleeves. Cardshells.com. Right there. Use the code Stryker Breaks when you get your pre-cut sleeves, which is the only way to go. If you ever use these pre-cut corner sleeves, you'll never be able to go back to the regular ones. Not possible. It'll feel weird and you'll feel like a loser. I'm just going to say it. Just kidding. But it'll feel weird and inefficient. Busy stage today, B-Jacks. That's right. Last one raw did 1.2K. Big hit. Camille with a 20 spot. Yeah. Appreciate that. Who's your favorite player from Bowman this year? McGonigal. Tiger. McGonigal. I love his name so much. Grant Hartwig. You got to say it with a grizzle in your voice, too. McGonagall. You can't just say it normal. Grant Hartwig. For the Mets, Dreamweaver getting involved. Imagining a 10 does 4,000 or so. It's just a monster card. Yeah. I've never pulled a card that good for myself. I mean, maybe like close, you know, the Bobby did sell for more than that in a 10, but that was his first green. I would think that could be a $10,000 card if he keeps crushing. Teoscar. I mean, just look at what Merrill's doing this year. He's barely played, had that injury right off the bat, and he's still batting, I don't know, 3-ish. What's he batting? 3. He was like batting 340 last time I looked. Yeah. Yeah, this right here is why you join breaks. For that possibility. Like on your own, you know how much ripping it would take to pull a card like that? Merrill's batting 352. Jackson Merrill. He's batting 352 through 91 at-bats. And he's like not really doing much. And he's batting 352. That goes to show you. He's just a special elite talent. Generational all-star. He keeps this up and like the sky's the limit. Lawbutt. Geloff. Got some rookies flowing. 2 packs left. Have you ever got so excited by a hit you damaged the card by squeezing or dropping? I don't think so. I mean, I've dropped cards from like a 1.5 inch height like this accidentally, but it's just a special mat here. So like if you drop a card on here, it's just nothing happens to it. So, but I've never squeezed it or anything like that. We got a free autograph. What a box. Free auto as well. 3 parallels and a free auto. That is one of the best boxes I've ever seen. Unbelievable. Only here on Stryker Breaks, where I love to give good hits to my people. Nothing better. Needs to be 55, 45 or better. Yeah, you never know, you know. It's tough. Grading's tough. Oh, give us an LE Prism too. Thank you. Thank you. Last pack. They're like, we're going to just one more thing. If the free auto wasn't good enough and the gold Merrill and LE Prism. I love the vibes that are being established. We haven't even, like, we got so much left, too. So much left. Dylan says, that card brings me back to when I pulled the Sapphire Gold Auto Jackson Holiday, and it was a pop, too. Yeah. 3 weeks later, Pop 8. Pop 8's nothing, though. Pop 8 is nothing. This is a sweet hit, I can tell already. I see gold gloves. I see a P. 10 of 99. Skenes. Another monster Skenes Super Futures auto to 99. Holy! We got the Super Fractor and the Super Futures to 99. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Hit the like button. We only got 68 likes. Guys, I know you're all excited and you don't know what to do with yourselves. I can help you. I will guide you. Hit the like button. Step 1. Step 2. Join the channel. Become a member. Step 3. Send a super chat for your boy. And the hits keep coming. By the way, Eric's got the Pirates too. What a break, my friend. Nocturnal Kumar. Keep them coming. That's like a case hit. Case hit, right? Zach Neto to 150. Blue Lava. Woo! Oh, I'm feeling it. Tingly. I'm tingly right now. Shea Whitcomb to 199. Let me sleeve these bad boys up. Also, if you want to join a Stryker break, join the Patreon group. There's a link in the chat right now. While I'm sleeving these up, I'll tell you how it works. So you download the Patreon app on your phone. You get a notification when I post a break. You get an email and you get a notification on your app. It'll just pop up. There's a link. You just click the link. It takes you right to the listing. And you can buy a spot if you want. You don't have to buy spots. There's a lot of slammers that don't even get in breaks. They just want to support the cause. And if you're having trouble getting into a break, because they usually sell out pretty quick, you just send me a direct message, a little DM on there, and ask for an early notification. I'll try to get you in. Simple as that. Who do we put on front? Nocturnal Kumar. Sounds good. Didn't I open one of these already? I didn't even open a Bowman box yet. Here we go. Does Skenes get traded? Yeah, eventually. They can't afford him. Or they're not going to pay him. That's a better way of putting it. And the earlier the better for them, because they'll probably get more in return because he's got more years. So if he wins a Cy Young this year, that'd be a perfect time to trade him. You get peak value, maximum value. You clean out the other club's complete farm system, and then so you stack their farm system on your farm system, and then you got something going. Another shame is, like, I don't know if the Tigers are going to be able to re-sign Scooble. He's like a $400 million pitcher. So that's going to suck. But I hate to say it, but we're so stacked that I don't know that we absolutely have to have him to win. Gare, if you're just missing out, just send me a DM. If you don't know how to DM, just send me an email and I'll work through it with you. We'll figure it out. It's not hard to DM. There's just like a little envelope, like send a message type thing on the app. It's right there. It's not, just fiddle around with the app for a minute. You should be able to find it. It's all over the place, Zodicus, but usually it's around 99 bucks. Sometimes it's a little more. Like, they tend to kind of go up over time, but I try to keep them at 99 because there's $100 of insurance. It's covered on all the packages. So if there's any problems, it's insured, and you at least get your break price back if anything happens. Rarely things happen, but every once in a while a package will get lost in the mail or something, or some kind of damage. We're talking like 1 out of 1,000. But it's insured, so you're all good. But sometimes they're a little bit more. If you got a high-end break, sometimes they're a little bit less. Like, we got Series 1 just came out. Those ones were all cheap. 40 bucks, 50 bucks. And then Series 2's coming out. Those ones will be cheap. Any kind of flagship release, those are always cheaper. But then the higher end stuff's a little bit more expensive because the wax costs more. There he is. Escobar to $399. Torres Reptilian. Oh, guys, crystallized JJ. Oh, baby, crystallized JJ. More, give us more. You can't just be grateful after a few good hits. That's when you turn up the volume. Speaking of Eli. Congratulations, Chris. Come on. Yeah! Love these. We are destroying the crystallized population. Like, we're murking those odds. We've already, like, we probably should have hit one over the course of our entire breaking. And we've hit 2 base, 2 gold, and a red. Cabrera. X-Fractor. And the checklist is mighty fine for those cards, too. Ben Rice. Red rookie. There's a Kumar die cut. Mate. Are those hobby only? No. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we pulled one out of a Breakers Delight box. Mini Diamond Chang. First for Pittsburgh. Another Reptilian coming. Hit that like button. 115 of them. Let's get it up to 200 real quick. 200. Just consider it a high five. And you don't want to leave me hanging. Aqua Shimmer to 125. Mogollon. Seen a few out of Breakers, yeah. Paul says, bought a fat pack of 25 Series 1. It was the biggest pulls out of a fat pack I've ever done in my life. Vince Coleman autograph, 90s throwback, and the Halo James Wood. That's crazy out of a fatty. Because, you know, Series 1, tough. What we got to do is we just got to keep moving these guys up. Like this. We're going to keep going like this. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. So on Wednesday after the break, my friend challenged me. I said, you know what's a good movie? 10 Cloverfield Lane. I like John Goodman. Pretty much down for whatever he's in. Although I never watched The Connors but yeah, obvious reasons. But so I was like, you should. He goes, yeah, I watched that once and I liked it. And I was like, give it another watch. It's probably been a while. He's like, yeah, it's been 10 years or whatever. So he watched it, and then he's like, you know what I watched the other day, at least I tried to, is the original Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren. Quintero, first auto for Matthew. And I'm a big Masters of the Universe fan, but I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. And he's like, I couldn't get through 15 minutes of it. So I threw it up on the screen, and I watched the whole thing. Asterix. I'm going to put an asterisk on there. I intently watched the first like 20, 25 minutes, and then I got bored, and it's not a very good movie. So then I just started playing on my phone. It was on the screen for the entire movie, and I was in the living room. Does that count as watching the whole thing? This is a question for the chat. Does it count as watching the whole thing if it's on the screen in front of you and you can hear it and you glance up and you watch little bits and pieces of it, but then you get bored and then you look down at your phone for a while? Does it still count as watching the whole thing? He decided that it does not count. And I said, all right, fair enough. You got to watch it again. How long's it been? It's like, it starts out and it's pretty good, but then when they go to Earth, it gets really cheesy at parts. Some parts are good. It really kind of draws out, like, it's not the worst, but man, the first opening scene is it's pretty bad. It's a blatant ripoff of Star Wars. It's got the same music as Star Wars. It's got the same troopers as Star Wars. And they're using laser blasters just like Star Wars. The fight scene, the opening fight scene with He-Man against the troopers is garbage. It's horrible. But then it gets better. It kind of like dials it in. And then Skeletor makes his appearance and he's scary. I remember being a kid and being scared of him. And yeah, he's pretty scary. But there's a few good things throughout it, but it's definitely like a Star Wars ripoff. And it's really not meant to be that. Or, I mean, they were influenced for sure, but from what I remember, I don't remember like the comic, or I don't remember the cartoon being such a blatant Star Wars ripoff. That's how you watch most things. Have the TV on and Stryker breaks at the same time. Fair enough. I mean, everybody's multitasking. I can't do anything. I can't just do one thing. I'm always doing at least two. Listening to one thing on one, like watching one thing over here, having another thing going on over there, working on another screen, gambling on my phone. I mean, many things at once. It does count, says Brian. Multitask, yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm going to tell him next time I talk to him. Machete Mike is wrong. It does count. Ten Cloverfield is great. It is. It's a great movie. John Goodman is spectacular in that movie, and the lead actress is great. Like every there's only 3 actors in it, really. If you don't count the one lady who comes like a zombie up to the door. There's really only 3 actors in it. And it's a J.J. Abrams movie, which I didn't know. Corbin Burns, he's had some stinkers, but he's also had some good ones. Corbin Burns, rookie. Autograph number 1. This was back in the day when you got 2 autographs per hobby box. And it's Aramis Garcia. Camille. He is a guy that plays baseball. David Fletcher. Mike Trout. Love this card. Love that pick. It's a sweet one. Trout will be back soon. After Wednesday's break, I dove into it a little bit. He'll be back. Very strange what happened. And maybe somebody in the chat can explain this to me. I went to multiple sources. Future Stars Acuna. Jeff McNeil, rookie. So what? I even watched the play where he got hurt. He was hustling out a single. He was trying to get a single out of like a hustle play, right? So he was booking it down to first base after he hit an infield little dinger, just off the end of the bat or whatever. Yeah, like it would have been an out, but he was trying to make it into a single, and he almost did. But then nothing really happened, and he continued to play defense, I think, that inning, and then they pulled him. And they said he has a bone bruise. How the heck do you get a bone bruise from nothing? The ball didn't hit him. I would think a bone bruise or something like that would come, like a deep bruise would come from physical contact with something else. But I guess it was maybe knee on knee where there was some scar tissue and it just went like bone on bone. And that's how he got a bone bruise. Have you watched Flight Risk? Mark Wahlberg's best movie? No. Wait a minute. Is that the one where he's bald? Like a newer movie? Pete Alonso, rookie. We like that. It's a cool Mookie. This is just a great year for these. The 84 design. The 84 design, I like it a lot. I like the 83 and the 84 design. Good photography. They almost all look like SPs. Like a lot of them look like SPs. Okay, here's a parallel. And a Kyle Tucker refractor. That's a nice card. Hunter Dozier. Kyle Tucker refractor rookie. 2019 Chrome, man. It rarely disappoints. Boogie Nights was Wahlberg's best movie. Departed. Although he's not really in it that much, so I think that was the best movie he's in. There's a difference there between your best movie and the best movie you're in. Mark Wahlberg in Fear. Was he the... Can't... Here we go. Another good hit. Vladdy rookie, followed by a blue autograph. Blue rookie autograph. Nick Birdie. And it's got an inscription on there. Proverbs 21:31. Seager's out till June now. I almost made a video yesterday. There's a lot of that. I know there's a lot of that. I almost made a video, but you can only do so much, people. Oh, we got a case hit in here too. Right here coming up. But I wanted to go over all of the injuries in the MLB. Would that be something that people would watch, do you think? Like if I weekly went through all of the star players that are injured. I found it fascinating. There's more than you think. They're relevant to your team, important to your team, players from every team that are out on the IL right now. It was going to take some time to make, and I'm like, I don't know if anybody's going to... If anybody's going to watch it. There's an Ohtani Cup card. That's another nice card. Here it is. Chapman. Case hit to 99. Rookie debut gear relic card. How is that? Aroldis Chapman rookie debut gear. Game used. So this is his, says items may not be from the player's debut season. That's so stupid. Come on, Topps, you can do better than that. Why would you even call it that? It may not be, but it may be. You'll never know, will you? Reds Chapman for John. And it kind of dried up there towards the end, but we got a lot of good stuff out of that box. A lot of good stuff out of that box. Shooter. Yeah, that was a good Wahlberg. How about, let's see, how do we do this? We got 4 boxes left. Let me do this because we're running out of room and this takes up a lot of space. So we'll do Topps Chrome Black. You want to pull an anime so badly? We've only gotten 1 so far. Brian, going to bed. Night night. Keep it up on the channel. Keep the stream up while you're going to bed. I like that idea. Here's a green. Mike Schmidt to 99. That's a gnarly hit. Very nice. The best third baseman of all time. Others will argue. So I'm going to say the top 3 third basemen of all time. That way, very few people will argue. Alfonso, congratulations. The Other Guys. Oh, that is a hilarious movie. That's one of the funniest movies. Very underrated. Altuve, Corbin Carroll to 150, blue. It's a true blue. And we got a blue lava as well. Let's just go through, see who we got here. Nice Ellie. Gossman to 150. Blue lava. Bowman Hobby. Bowman HTA and 2018 update. Running out of room. Time to... We gotta do some stacking. Go like that. There we go. We need a little space for this Bowman Hobby. Hangers or bangers? We got them. It's been a nasty... Look at these two. Look at these three. Just some juicers. Look at these four. Yeah, it's going crazy today. 400 in the house, hit that like. Mark Wahlberg's burger place is pretty trash though. Never been there. Wahlburgers. I'm a burger connoisseur too, so I'll do some judging. I'll judge it. I'd love to do a beard meets food style thing where I go around the country judging different burgers and or nachos. You should see the nachos my wife made me last night. It almost brought a tear to my eye how glorious it was. Huge tray of nachos. Like a baking pan. The size of a full-size oven baking pan full of nachos. And I go, is that all for me? And she's like, yeah. So good. It was so good. Fresh guac. Melted cheese, like oven melted. Oh. Yeah, watch Beard Meets Food. He's good. AJ Smith-Shawver becoming a stud. Rock out, Smith-Shawver. We pulled plenty of his cards. $50 Chuck saw Trey Cabbage, yes, the other day playing baseball against Trevor Bauer in some Chinese league or something. How about that? Cabbage is alive. McGonagall, X Fractor, Piche. Barrios. Reptilian. Bazana. What if K has a Cy Young season? What if pigs can fly? Go look at K's career numbers. And then say that again, Nick. You won't. You'll just be like, all right. It's not gonna. He's not gonna. K is not a Cy Young caliber pitcher. K is barely a big league pitcher. He's barely a big leaguer. Sasaki, that's why he got like a decent deal, and I'm like, okay. Go get him. Angels making another poor move. 150 of 150. Quintero. What do you think they have on Mike Trout? Do you think the Angels organization's got some dirt on him or something? Because he's just like, no, I think I'll stay here. I mean, it is like, it is the city of Angels. It's like the best place in the world maybe to live, but not just from a glorious weather and scenery standpoint. 40 of 50. Come on, another monster. Lynn. Acuna making his debut. Oh boy. He was decent for the Stros. We're going to do it. We're going to do this real quick. And I'll tell you. Kikuchi. The name does not roll off the tongue. It just feels gross saying it. And he who must not be named has a career 5.3 WAR. He's been pitching for a long time since he was a rookie in 2019. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is his 7th year. He has a 5.3 career WAR. He has a 4.5 career ERA. You heard that right. Career 4.5 ERA. And the Angels are just like, I think we'll give him 3 years and $64 million. What? Kumar. Now, he has streaks where he's like pretty good, but not great. He's just like has these little streaks of being pretty good. And then he has streaks where he's horrible. 2022, he had a 5.19 ERA. 2020, he had a 5.17 ERA. 2019, he had a 5.46 ERA. Dude's not very good. He's not horrible. He's serviceable. But he is not a Cy Young caliber pitcher. He's not consistent enough. Ugarte of the Royals. The more you know with Stryker breaks. Just when you think K has figured it out, he's going to disappoint you. Mark my words. Another Bowman retro. Joffrey Rodriguez. We're pulling these things like they're free as well. We've pulled probably half a dozen of these bad boys, and they are not easy pulls. Renfroe finally DFA'd by the Royals. When is Cags coming up, man? He got called up to AAA. It's going to be any day. I want to be early on bringing Cags into my lineup. Jackson Humphreys. I'm thinking I should do it quickly here, but I don't really have any open spots. I got 3 guys on the IL on my roster right now. And I just don't have any room to pick up anybody that's not going to play, because that's a real detriment when I've got 1 IL slot, so that would be 3 guys that aren't playing that are on my active roster. You're going to get beat. You're going to get beat a lot of weeks. Yeah, we're going to set him up. We got 2 boxes left, and then on to break number 2. Taking it kind of easy today. We only have 3 breaks, so we're doing a lot of chit-chatting, if that's okay. Bowman HTA, let's go. Pretty good for the Stros. He was pretty good for the Stros. I'm not going to argue that. But he only pitched a little bit there for him. He had the best stretch of his career was for the Astros. I'm not going to deny him that. Although what I will say is his FIP was higher than his ERA. His ERA was 2.7, and his FIP was 3.07. So that means that his fielders were giving him some support, helping him quite a bit. Cags had 2 batted balls over 110 last night. Oh, you guys think I should pick him up? Where's he playing? Royals lineup is crowded. They've had him playing in the outfield. They've had him practicing in the outfield. So if they just sent down Renfroe, there's a spot. And I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. You know, a lot of teams have... It's not like the Royals are just crushing right now. Little peek. Let's take a little peek. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We got a red back there, and I think it's a red rook. Not like a red rook. A red parallel of a... It's got to be a prospect. Brooks Lee. Marejo to 250. Letson to 150. Mariano to 99. And here we go with the autos. A green, a red, and a base. The base is Joffrey Rodriguez. Andrew Morris, green lava. And the red, life-changing red. Come on. Will Simpson, never know. You never know. He could be the greatest thing, the next best thing. He happens to be a 15th round pick who is a little bit old, but it's still a red. First auto, one of the best autographs you can pull. The red Bowman first. Will Simpson, you know he's got a family. And they might be interested. Oh, baby. What a break. We got one more box to go. In break number 1, we're doing 3 of them. So if you like what you see, hit that like button. Who's got the A's? Michael does. Congratulations, Michael. That will take care of your break and more. Even though I'm not familiar with Will Simpson, it is a red first. Ray. That's what I'm talking about. (2018) All right. I appreciate you. GWU. Here it is. Open it from the bottom like a professional. Glaber right on top. I forget the collation. I used to know the collation of this. Maybe it'll ring a bell once I open it. It's been a while since I opened one of these. Well, that's a good rookie. Glaber's having a nice season. He went out of the game yesterday. I don't know what was wrong, but... Trevor Bauer, Freddie Freeman. Let's see if anything rings a bell. Uh-oh. Chuck Nasty. I think that's... all smiles. Ooh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I know that. I think that means Acuna. Yes, it does. Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie. Going to Steve. Nice, Steve. The middle of the pack's where all the magic happens. This is just the base stuff out front. Middle pack magic. And here it is. We did get a gold. Shin-Soo Choo. All-Star Game gold. Number to 2018 rather. Adames rookie. Miggy. Guerrero. Got a chance coming up here for a couple of good rookies. Rhys Hoskins rookie. Right here we got a chance. Yes, there's one. Legends in the making. Juan Soto rookie. Tyler. Another shot. Tyone. Another Tomei. Okay. Back half usually has the rookie debuts. There it is. Juan Soto. What else? Tyler O'Neill rookie. Miles Michaelis rookie. We got a few things. I would say, just to like, if you've never seen these open before, I have multiple videos where I open a bunch of them, by the way, so you can get a good idea if you're ever in the market or thinking about buying one of these, to know what to expect. I mean, this is, there no Ohtanis, but this isn't bad. Not horrible. In terms of your average box, what would you say? What kind of grade would you give that relative to like a normal box that you would get? 2018 update hanger box. What would you rate that box relative to any other one that you would open? Slightly better? Or right on par? I think that's kind of right on par maybe with what you would expect. Well, let's check out the hits. We got some unbelievable ones. B. Yeah. I mean, see, that's the thing. Fun channel says, what a box. Acuna base, Soto legends in the making, Soto debut. Well, the thing of it is like most of the boxes are that good. Like it's kind of that. It's an amazing rip. That release is just incredible. So, especially that format, like they're loaded. And we didn't even, okay, so we didn't get any Ohtanis. So that kind of takes it down from an A. There are boxes, though, that you get all of them. Okay, hits. And then we'll do it all again. If you like that little run of boxes, we're going to do it all again in just a minute. Quintero to 150. Rodriguez, retro. Ugarte to 75. Garcia, auto. Rookie auto. Waldrop to 299. Gossman to 150. Carroll to 150. Dozier to 99. Polanco, negative. Mogalone to 125. Birdie to 70. 150. Sometimes those blues are 75. Quintero, Ellie, Prism, Jameson, Campbell, Collins to 50. Smith, White to 199. Espino to 150. Bideau, rookie auto. Schneider to 250. Hartwig to 150. Adams to 99. Humphreys Reptilian. Kumar Daika. Jan Sasaki. Joe Bread rookie. Barrios Reptilian. Petre X Fractor. Tucker Refractor. Ohtani. Alonso rookie. Guerrero rookie. Chang Mini Diamond. DeBarge Reptilian. Ben Rice Red rookie. Cabrera X Fractor. Torres Reptilian. Escobar to 99. Negative Hernandez. Churio Refractor. Rafaela Prism. Campbell Green. Doyle. Suarez Green. Matsui Green. Torres rookie. Soto debut. Soto legends in the making. Ohtani. Acuna rookie. Morris to 99. Rodriguez first auto. Mariano to 99. Letson to 150. Marejo to 250. Brooks Lee red rookie. Riley to 125, Falter to 25, Marte to 75, Cease to 99, Beck, Reimillard, Real One, HFA, Lubob, Reese Hoskins to 50, Chapman, they call this rookie debut gear that may not be from his rookie card, rookie season, but that's to 99, Crystallized JJ, Mike Schmidt to 99. Nocturnal Kumar. Neto to 150. Whitcomb to 199. Jackson Merrill. Gold Wave Rookie Auto. Hot Sauce. Paul Skenes Super Futures autograph to 99. We got a Linda 50 and a red Will Simpson to 5. Okay, break number 2. Noel with a 5. Hey, not sure if you still do this, but I heard you mention once, so I emailed a few weeks back asking for extra cards for local Little League. Did I not get back a hold of you? Yeah, I do, but I just gave away all the base cards that I have, so it'll take a couple weeks, months, maybe a month or so. But get a hold of me again. I must have not ever got your email or seen it, because I always email back when I see those. But yeah, I'm down. Shoot me an email in a couple weeks or like a month. Appreciate the super chat. I've already sent out several boxes this year for Little Leagues. Sent a box out for a girls softball league. Sent a Little League traveling league box out. What's up, Wyatt? Yeah, real big ones in there. We're on break number 2. Might as well hit the button. Break number 2. Good vibes in the chat already today. We're crushing the big hits. It's one of those days. The compilation video this week's going to be juicy. Blue Molly. Aquacease. Mystical Jr. Tyler Holton, Aqua Rookie. Andrew Abbott Cup card. Rookie Cup. Got a gold Zavala to 2024. There's a junior debut. Aiken, Aqua, Colt Keith, Aqua, Aiken Rainbow Foil, Colt Keith, Aqua, Langford Rookie, Cattell Marte, All-Star Game, Blue Parallel, Churio, 89, and a chrome. What's up, Doc? Yeah, I remember that, Wyatt. I'm glad you enjoyed it, buddy. Play some Zap. I can't do it. They don't allow it. You gotta get the licensing. You know what would be sweet is if one day somehow YouTube worked out a deal with all of the record companies where as a creator you can pay a fee and then you can have licensing to maybe there's different companies that have, you got to get the licensing for different companies to be able to use their music, but as a creator you could pay X amount to have access to their library, and then on top of that maybe they get a small percentage of your revenue or something. I don't know. Or maybe just like you can buy the rights and you can play as much of it as you want during a stream, and I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it. Like for the music I use here, You got to pay like a monthly fee to use it. And then it's just like what I told you. And then you have access to their whole library. And then the monthly fee gets distributed between all the artists. So they could do that, but they could like hone it in smaller for the bigger musicians. So like maybe you get access to just a handful of music, and then you have to buy each individual. I don't know. White Heel, Gomez Green, Merrill, Munoz to 225, silver. Profar, Aqua. Randy to 699. So our first box had no chromes. This one's already got 2. I think we got a banger box on our hands here. 2 chromes. Green Renfro. Yamamoto rookie. YouTube and Spotify should have an integration where you can pay extra for it. That'd be great. Bregman just left the game with a non-contact injury. Ruh-roh. Vincent says, have you ever considered they'd let you play because you're chill? Yeah, one time I was like, maybe they'll just let me do it because I'm cool. And then they did not. And I had to, like, so if you, let's say I play 10 seconds of one song. They'll take all the revenue for my stream. I've tried just sneaking like 10 seconds in there. Maybe I can get away with that. No, they're on top of it immediately and they'll take everything from you. So that's not cool. It's not fair either, by the way. They have no sympathy or anything. Like they're just like, no, we don't care that you're just some no-name poor guy. We're going to take everything from you. What would be your first song? I'd probably play some song that nobody... I'd play some song that maybe a few people would recognize, but I would know, and I'd just be like, that's a good song. I prefer playing music that not a lot of people know, that I can introduce them to it, like, check out this song. Like, I did that on Monday. After poker, Joe hangs out after poker every time pretty much, and we just sit there and play music and like comedy clips and stuff, and I show my buddy a whole bunch of songs and like comedians and things like, and movies and things that he doesn't know about. Thoroughly enjoyable. Goes back to like, I don't know, that's kind of a thing that my friends and I would do, going back to like 1999 or even the early YouTube days, you know, when you can just pull something up on YouTube. Here's a green Reggie Jackson color match. Awesome hit. 91 of 99. We're starting off again. Kurt, nice hit. That is a nasty one. I love that. But you know how like you'll go around and like maybe you got like 3-4 friends sitting around. They're like, oh, play this one, play this song, play this clip, play this, you know, did you see this new thing in the news? Did you see this viral video? It's just like you can sit there all night with your buddies just drinking some daddy pops and watching some clips and music, and everybody's arguing over who gets to put the next clip in, next song. Shea Whitcomb, like that would be the funnest thing to do during a live stream. Like, I know you can do different things on Twitch. Like, they allow different things like that, but... And there's different platforms you can get away with it. Playing copyrighted music and clips of movies and TV shows and just do reaction videos. You should be able to do that to music. Dude, this box... Another gold. 2 golds. What is going on here? Oh, it's a gold rookie. Kevin Alcantara. 11 of 50. This is the first gold I've seen of this. This kind of card here. That's cool. Jackson Merrill. Topps Chrome Black. My Topps Chrome Black luck has been crazy. This is just a great release. And I'm having good luck. Astro Boy, these are breaks, brother. So these are all these cards are spoken for that I'm opening right now. You pulled that same one, Michelle? Are you talking about the Reggie Jackson? And the Depths of Darkness Trout? That's a banger. I set these off to the side. A Bowman box. Yeah, that big... I can't remember what those are called. Where it has the big rookie logo. Skenes 101 does take the cake. Hit that like button. We're almost at 200. Can we get to 200? Real quick, like. I know we can. That's a rhetorical question. Checking out Primus, Perfect Circle, and Pussifer Sunday in Cleveland. That would be a fun one to go to. I've kind of retired from going to concerts. At least at this point in my life. I've been to so many. And I don't want to be the old guy that's at the show. I had a solid 25-year run. Better than solid. I had a spectacular 25-year run. You should see my ticket board. I've showed it off a couple times. It's not even all of them. My ticket board of all the concerts and games and events that I've been to is like... it's crazy. I'm fine being the old guy at the show. Yeah, a lot of people are. I'm not saying there's anything against it. I have nothing against it, and it's cool, and I like more power to you, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. Live your life, enjoy it. But there's just something that happened, maybe like probably after I had a kid. And I don't feel like that's... I just kind of feel like I don't want to say outgrown it. Maybe I have outgrown it. Maybe it's just I'm not as into music anymore, but I still am. New music, that's the thing, is like any band that I would want to see, I've already seen half a dozen times. Or more. And so then it's just like, why? I've already been there, done that. What are we going to do that's different? And it's just like a bunch of kids there now, and then... like, I get down. I get down at a concert. I'm in the pit. I don't know any other way. I don't stand back. Like, I'm in the pit. Mariano, and I'm too old for that now. I'm not, like, my knee, you know, I just got all these little issues. I'm like, I'm going to blow my knee out if I go down there. But you don't have to. You can stand back and just watch. I don't know if I can. Hagen Smith, like, I have backed off. Like, I've been to concerts, you have assigned seats and stuff. It's just not nearly as fun. It feels depressing. DeVries. Mini Diamond. Like, my aunt and uncle are those people. They're the old people that go to the shows still. They're probably, like 63 or something, which isn't, it's not like old. But I don't really want to be that guy. James Wood. Also, I don't like leaving my house too much. There's that too. I got everything I need right here in town. Montez to 75. I don't like the city. I'll go to the game. I'll go to the Tigers game. A couple times a year. Go to the Lions game, maybe. As long as someone else is driving. Why is PSA so tough on 10s now? Do they want our business? They are receiving so much business that they're backlogged. So I don't know the strategy behind it other than to improve their reputation. I know this much. In terms of buying as a buyer, the improved reputation of a tougher grade would have me even more inclined to spend more money on a PSA card, knowing that their standards have increased. From a submitter's standpoint, it has me less inclined to submit because now, like, the value of a 9 has not gone up. In fact, the value of a 9 has gone down because there's more 9s. So nines are like the new 8 almost, which is unfortunate. But if you, I almost said if you waste your money, which if you waste your money and get a 9 or an 8 or whatever, which it kind of is, it's a waste. Feels like you just lost out big time. You might as well have listed it raw. Sasaki. So there's pros and cons. It would be cool to know the real reasons. They claim that they didn't change their standards, they just put it into writing a little bit differently. Mogalone to 150. 9s are the new 8s, but with the old grading standards of 10s. Kinda. But it's like a combination of the old grading standards of a 9. Because like a 9 from then isn't like an 8 now. It's still a 9. So it's like you get the old... I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird to... You now know what you're getting when you get a 10. You're getting a gem. Which you should. Not a fan of grade. Yeah, I know. Hey, Zippy, man, I've been there. When I got back into the game, I was not a fan of grading. You can go back and watch my old videos. I was like, I'm a raw card guy. I said that multiple times, many times. And I think part of it was just being like fresh back in there, maybe not having as many cards, maybe not selling as many. Like I wasn't selling as many cards either. I kind of felt guilty about selling cards. I felt kind of like if you sell your cards, you're a sellout, and you're in it for the wrong reasons. But then as you open more and more and more and more, and your cards pile up and they pile up more, and you're like, man, I got to sell some of this stuff or stop opening. If you want to keep opening, you got to try to sell some of that, get it out of your inventory, get it out of your hair. The cards you don't want. Like there's cards you don't want that other people do want. And you can kind of justify that, like, well, why don't I just sell this to somebody who wants it? I don't. So you justify that, and then next thing you know, you're like, well, man, the graded 10 of this same card is worth like 5 times as much money, and mine's perfect. Why don't I just send it out to get graded and make 5x profit? Makes sense. It's logical. So then I kind of... And this is not just me. This is like a lot of collectors go through this very same progression. Then you get to the point where, okay, I want to get a card graded, but I'm scared because I don't understand the process. It seems complicated. There's a lot of things going on here, and I just so then you send it to maybe you have a buddy who grades them, or maybe you send it to a bulk grader, like a community grader, and they take care of the whole process and send you back your cards. That's what I did. Did that a couple times. Then I got to the point where I'm like, I got so many cards to send away to get graded, I might as well figure it out myself. And here we are. And then I became like an expert at it. So, you know, it's just how it goes. Hey, John. And it's nice, like, I think these tightened standards help people see. Mark says grading is what it is. It's completely subjective and has a massive human element to it. It's difficult because there are so many potential flaws. There's no card that's perfect. It's going to have some kind of microscopic thing wrong with it. So it's like, how deep do you go with a microscope or a magnification? How deep do you go? You want to go super deep, you can find flaws. So then when there's the human element of it, and it's like, on an equivalent scale of how many things can be wrong, what is a 1 millimeter barely in-depth surface scratch compared to a edge that has a very fine flaw? Like, you got to try. How do you compare these things, and how many of these flaws add up to be a 9 versus how many can you keep to have a 10? It's complicated. And then see, Rusty's Rip says tag is cool with the AI grading and recap. But I've gotten tag cards that are clearly not 10s, and they're called 10s. I can see surface flaws. I can see flaws all over them. So then, what would you rather have? A somewhat subjective grader or an AI that's just like completely by the book that makes weird decisions? There's no perfect answer. Brady McConnell. We're going for that 1.5 over under. Relevant big leaguers. We got to 1 during the first box of this. Grader's notes would be nice. Yes, David. That might solve some problems. It would. The one card that I got graded that was eligible for the surface note, for the grader's notes, I wouldn't have known unless I had those grader's notes, because then I kind of zoomed in and looked exactly where they were talking about, and I saw it, and I didn't see it when I submitted it. So grader's notes are important, and I think they can streamline that process. They should streamline it so that every single card has grader's notes. We're talking like a couple of words. It's not like detailed notes. Braden Shoemake. We don't need detailed notes. We need scratch bottom left. It's real simple. And they would not apply unless it's like you only need grader's notes on maybe like an 8 or a 9. I don't think, or unless it's like a real expensive card, which they already have. They already have the grader's notes on the real expensive ones if you happen to get down below that. But if you're bulk entering, I think you only need like a certain 8 or a 9 maybe, because anything below that should be obvious. There's Bobby. There's Julio. There's, oh no. Another Dre Jameson to 125. All right, we are kind of 0 for 3. Let's get 2 big ones here. Any chance you get Apple Pay? I think so, Mitch. I'll look into it. I can accept any form of payment. There's like 20 forms of payments on there. The problem is I don't know how they will interact with my shipping system. That's what I have to look into. Because if it complicates my shipping at all, then I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Aaron Ashby. It's a close one right here, but we could give that a 0.5. I don't know, though. Dylan Cease rookie. To get us up to break even, we could get to 1.5. Costs more money. Yeah, I don't want it to cost more money, though. I want it to be included in the price. Tolia, relevant big leaguer. That counts. So we're at 1 to 1.5 Dreamweaver. Depending on how generous you want to be with Aaron Ashby. I don't think we're generous with Ashby. We're gonna keep it real. Tolia, however, that does count. Dre Jameson is faster than Corbin, according to the D-backs clubhouse lore. Whoa. That's something. She was good to us during the first break. Let's see if this one's as good. It would make checkout faster. Well, also, like, the more payment forms that I have, the more accounting I have to do. But yeah, I'll look into it. Jackson Holiday. Does anybody second the motion? Let's get some second. If you want me to look into Apple Pay. Jordan Walker, negative. Any slammers would like to second the motion in the chat? Was that a Wander Mini Diamond? It was a Speckle. Canzone to $2.99 and Jackson Holiday refractor. I wonder how it works for taxes. Like, if I had a house in Florida and then I did like 51% of my business out of Florida, can you just, how's that work? Would you then be able to claim your entire business out of Florida, or do they just make you claim 51%? Is it really that picky? This state tax stuff is for the birds. Michigan roads are so horrible, and they're like, hey, we'll charge you tons of money. And then they don't do anything. Yeah, gas. Oh, and we're going to tax your gas additionally, too, for the roads, and then the roads suck. Oh, yeah, and we can tax you more for the schools, and the schools are... Mike Trout, Prism. Depends on if you get caught. Well, I want to do it by the book. I just want to know the legitimate loophole. There's loopholes for all this stuff. Yeah, the rich people know the loopholes. Hunter Goodman to 350. It's like, what's that threshold? I just want to know the threshold. Ellie rookie strokes, and Bobby diving in. Everything down there is more expensive though. Julio Pablo Martinez rookie autograph for PJ. Yeah, exactly. Farmer's load. Al Bundy, it's not cheating until you get caught. I'm not looking to go to prison. They don't take kindly to tax evaders. You just got to do it the legit way, that's all. What if, since there's no tax on tips now, what if this whole thing was done on a tipping basis? Mandatory tipping, though. I'm sure there's already people trying to figure that out. I can only imagine what the restaurants are going to start doing. Charging like small amounts and then mandatory tipping, and then they take part of the tip as their profit or something. There's got to be. I can only imagine the loopholes that they're going to start happening. Nimmo to 199. So then the servers have to share their tips with the business, and then it's technically a tip to the business. Wow. To get a $100 spot, it's a mandatory tip of $99.99. Gold. Nick Robertson, 47 of 50. $95 degrees in St. Petersburg. Oh, this is a little too hot, and it's not even summer yet. That's the kind of hot where you can just, you breathe it in. You can, so thick. Did we only get one autograph out of there? No, we got 3. Okay. Forgot about Julio Pablo. Yeah, it's been getting cold at night around here. The garden, man, everything's loving it though. My wife got all her garden planted. We're doing a lot this year. She said she got, I don't even remember all the numbers, but we're doing green beans, yellow squash, potatoes, cucumbers, tomatoes, and everything's growing up really, really fast and lush green garden. They did get hit by frost, but it just kind of killed the very tips of the leaves that were poking out. And then, so after that happens, it's almost like you're cropping your plants. So then, like, more growth grows out of that. It's pretty crazy. True Blue, tell me that's an Ohtani. I love those blue gloves. Who's got blue gloves? Mookie or Ohtani? I don't know. Oh, Martinez. I was just hoping. Camille. Can't figure out how to open this. There we go. Orange. There's an orange. Let's get him there. Come on, big orange. Neto. 24 of 25. Neto's got a little spice to him, doesn't he? He's a little spicy character. Shohei. Dylan C, 69 of 99. And now it's time to play who are the top players in baseball over the last 7 days. Should we do 7 days or 15 days? Put it in the chat what game you would rather play. 15 days or 7 days. The number one fantasy players, which basically means the number one player, offensive players in Major League Baseball. The top 10. We're going to go over the top 10 list. Do you want over the last 7 days or over the last 15 days? Don't start naming them yet. We got to establish a time frame. 15, 15, 15, 15. Everybody wants 15. Okay. We can do that. But first, another 2019 box. Actually, we can do it all at the same time. All right, over the last 15 days, according to ESPN's Player Rater, which encompasses counting stats, all kinds of different offensive stats, okay? These are not defensive. This is not WAR. These are just, you know, hits, steals, runs, RBIs, all that kind of stuff. The number one player for the last 15 days with a 13.55 player rater. You're going to need to guess it in the chat, and you're going to get points. You're going to get bonus points, which equate to respect. Respect. The respect meter. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. PCA. Judge. Bellinger. Benson. Ward. Ding, ding, ding. We got Taylor Ward. No cheating also. No cheating. The number one player over the last 15 days is Taylor Ward. We got no Mike Trout in the lineup, and the Angels have turned it on. Listen to this game log. Starting with the most recent game. 3 for 4 with 2 runs, a home run, and 5 RBIs. 3 for 5 with 2 runs and an RBI. 2 for 5 with a run and an RBI. 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. 1 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBI and 2 runs scored. Dude is crushing it. Taylor Ward. The number one player of the last 15 days. Let's go down the list a little bit. Number 2. The number 2 player with a 12.16 PR15. Put it in the chat. It's going to be a little skewed. He hit a grand slam yesterday. Well, I mean, so it's over the last 15 days, so it's going to be skewed. But since we're doing 15 days, it doesn't skew it as much as 7. Last 7 days, it skews it a lot. But 15, you know, there's probably multiple players who have gotten a grand slam over the last 15 days. Six-game win streak, yeah. Devers just hit another home run. Joseph coming out the gate. Shohei Ohtani, the number 2. Why would he be? Well, he had a 2 home run game on 5/15. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. He had 3 home runs back-to-back-to-back in back-to-back games. 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 for 5 with 2 home runs, 2 for 3 with a home run, and it just kept going and going and going. So Shohei, obviously, the GOAT. Let's move on to a refractor that I recognize. A refractor autograph. This is going to be a good one, you guys. This is going to be a real good one. You're going to have to stick around for this. You won't believe it. You will not believe what you're about to see. I can't even look. I know what it is, and I can't even look. Is there a way I can sleeve this up without looking at it? Oh, it slid right in. These pre-cut corners, man, you don't even have to look at it. Oh. I'm going to turn to stone. About to turn to stone. Look at that lackadaisical autograph, too. Derek, congratulations. On a positive note, it's only uphill from there. There's Juan Soto. Got some flipperoos in this weird box. Come on, Judge. Goldie refractor. Oh, two of the legends in the same box. Two legends from Stryker breaks. Like, isn't it funny how I can just tell from that much? I can tell from that much. La Tortuga. Astudillo hustling. Look at that face. La Tortuga. Twins. What do you think La Tortuga's up to these days? Is he playing baseball somewhere, or is he like a little league coach in Venezuela? Where's he from? Let's guess Venezuela. He's from Venezuela. Yes! Judge Refractor, Acuna Cup card. Cedric, the Vicious Entertainer, rookie. Snell Prism. Scherzer Prism. How about a Tatis rookie? Matt Duffy. How about a Tatis rookie? Not another Astudillo. We've got plenty of Astudillos. They're enough to last us for years. I'll say it. That's the worst box I've ever seen. He last played in NPB in 23. Okay. Scott thinks he's eating hot dogs. Likely. A street corn vendor. No tax on cash tips only. Okay. Looks to me like you're going to have to send envelopes full of cash to get into a Stryker break from now on. Anyone else drowning in James Wood rookie cards? No. I wish. He's incredible. Whoever asked how Baltimore is so bad, oh, I can tell you how they're so bad. They're starting pitching. And they're injury riddled right now also. If you look at the injuries on that team, let me just talk about it for a minute. Baltimore Orioles current injured players. Ramon Laureano is day-to-day with an ankle. Jordan Westberg. These are all relevant players I'm going to talk about. Players that are like kind of important to the team. Pretty important. Jordan Westberg, 10-day IL with a hamstring. Colton Cowser, 60-day IL with a thumb. Tyler O'Neill, 10-day IL. Grayson Rodriguez, 60-day IL. Gary Sanchez, 10-day IL. Kyle Bradish, 60-day IL. That's a lot of relevant players for your team to eat. Like, it's not just that they have no pitching. It's that they're stricken with injuries. Both Bradish and Rodriguez are that's a big deal. Adley and Gunnar also underperforming, which doesn't help. They're not going to trade Gunnar. That's not going to happen. It's tough when you get an early season injury or preseason injury, and you gotta start from scratch and not with your team. You don't have that chemistry. It's just a bummer. GM fired the head coach. Yeah, it's like, hey, it's just another. It's not the coach's fault, man. Maybe there's a little bit. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of that situation, but Look at all the injuries. I just read them off to you. And also, you lost 2 All-Stars. And you didn't replace them. Garcia first. Weatherholt first. Well, it's not the coach's fault that they lost those players. It's the GM/owner's fault. Morales. Like, the owner's probably like, yeah, we can't afford it. I don't know. All I know about the owner is that he was so vain and tone deaf that he made a bobblehead of himself. Yeah. Brooks Lee, red rookie. Carson Benji to 150, blue shimmer. Jackson Jobe. Jacob DeGrom to 175. Looks like he's back. DeGrom, if he can stay healthy, it's going to be huge. He had a 10K performance the other day. There's a Mate. Reptilian Mate. Beautiful hit. Beautiful. A tone deaf billionaire, yeah. A Mate. For Jason. Jack Penny, first auto. For the Tigers. Going to Justin. Nice hit, Justin. Doc pulled a Jack Cags Black Refractor to 10 out of a blaster last night. Beautiful. Rhett Lauder. Orange! That's a chrome orange, true orange. 11 of 25. Javier Mogalone. White Sox hit for Jeff. We have been pulling some oranges. Oranges and golds. Jeez, this break alone we've got 4 golds and 2 oranges. Put them up front, Stryker. We want to see them. Okay. Actually, that is a yellow. Silly yellows looking almost identical to the golds. Trick me. It just means more space up front for the rightful ones. Okay. Pineda, mini diamond. We got 3 boxes left. Card Champs with a 40-month. Is Cal Raleigh the most underrated catcher in baseball? And I don't think so. I know what you're getting at. And maybe to the I don't know, the people that don't know baseball as well, you might be right. They might not know Cal Raleigh. But I think the baseball guys are well aware. I actually heard some people talking about him the other day on a different broadcast. So I think he's just now starting to get some. Maybe before this season, I would agree completely. I partially agree as it is now. I don't know who else would be a better example of that. So you might just be straight up right. Yeah, he's really good. Zippy says most people agree. Yeah, but like I said, it's the baseball guys that agree too. It's like interesting. Yeah, not that under the radar. At least not now. Like he's had a couple of good years in a row now. So that's kind of brought him to the forefront. Like he had a monster season last year, and three boxes left in break number 2, Topps Chrome Black. Brandon, what's up? Coming in with a $9.99 super. Are we still high on Torque? Pulled a first green auto from 2020 draft I've been holding on to. Yeah, Torque is awesome. We got another gold, by the way. Gracefo, 42 of 50. For the Cardinals, we're filling out the row of gold and orange with another beauty. Yeah, Torkelson is a changed player. He's different. He's better. He's more confident. Everything is honed in now. He's finally come into his own, and I feel like he's going to be closer to this type of player than what he was before for the rest of his career. Things can happen. You can get injured and whatever. Another orange. We're running out of room in the golden orange row. But I've been watching him every day, and he's like poised and athletic and powerful, and he's got that uppercut swing dialed in. Mason Miller is 75, so his home runs are coming, and his team's really good around him, so there's a lot of guys on base all the time, so he should be in line for like 100 RBIs, and he could get he could be a 40 home run, 100 plus RBI guy. He should be. He probably will be. Oh, nice Churio, 5 of 25. Well, we got one more spot right here. If you want to join a break, who's asking? Zev? You got to become a slammer on Patreon. Here's a link. I just dropped it in the chat. You got to join the paid tier. You get notified when I post a break. And I send you a link. I send everybody a link, all the members, and they can buy in if they want. They usually sell out quick, so if you're having trouble buying in, maybe they're selling out before you can get in, just send me a DM and ask for an early notification. US shipping only. What's up, Stacy? Is Adley already washed? No. No. Another Bowman retro foil. They keep coming. Kyle Teal. Bowman retro for the White Sox. Jeff. Ben Rice, Redux. Can we give it a little peek? How many more golds and oranges do we got? Oh, none in here. I thought we were going to add more to the stage. Ben Rice, red rookie. Mejia to 150. Matthews to 250. Mooney to 99. And here come the autographs. Green Lava autograph. 83 of 99. Nate Nankiel. And it's a color match for the A's. Going to Kurt. Nice pull. Caglione. Sweet hit for John. Up. Another Nankiel. What? Why do they do that? They've done that a few times. We've had a few boxes like that where there's like two of the same autograph. Kind of crazy. All right, we got one more box in the break, and it just so happens to be a juicer. Happy Friday, JB. Yeah, he has been quite underwhelming for a while now, but I'm not giving up on Adley. I'm not quite sure what the problem is. last year the problem is he kind of got tuckered out, but that's no excuse. This is still the first part of the season. I'm not seeing the fire. Whatever that means. I don't get the that vibe of energy and fire coming from him right now. And maybe it's a depressing situation over there in Baltimore, and that can affect your play. But that's no excuse. You're a professional. Carlos Rodon getting better every day. Well, they better hope. Although, I mean, what am I talking about? The Yankees are in first place in AL East. Okay, here it is. Good luck. Open it from the bottom like a legend. They feel flat, yeah. Can we beat the last box? The last box, I think we graded a consensus B. Pablo Sandoval in front. Don't remember what that means. Trout. Albies rookie. I forgot Albies was in 2018 too. Bieber rookie. He's going to be back somewhat soon, I think. Looking for the cards that... Garrett Cole. I feel like that's not a good sign. I don't want to say that, but... That, however, is a good sign. That's a good sign because after Tyson Ross, I think we got an Ichiro coming up. Maybe Mr. 3000 Ozuna. No, maybe not. Collation got flipped. I think Tyson Ross sometimes means Ichiro, which in turn means Soto. First half didn't hit. Mejia Gold. Let's get something good in the middle. Rainbow foil, Philly fives. Couple of Hall of Fames and a storybook ending. A blue Vladdy. Gallo. Ooh. It's a brutal box. We can add this to our relativity scale from the first. Makes the first box look a lot better. Next stop, Stardom. Michaelis. Not the best. All right, let's check out the hits. Oh my goodness. Ugh. What do we grade that box? That's an F. The hits. Jack Penny first. Arosa Reyna 699. Munoz 225. Marte blue. Cease to 99. Martinez. Astudillo. Mason Miller to 75. Pineda mini diamond. DeGrom to 175. Benji to 150. Brooks Lee red rookie. Morales reptilian. Garcia X Fractor. Montez to 75. Jones to 250. Martinez to 150, Nimmo to 199, Tovar to 175, Lopez first auto, Mogalone to 150, negative Duffy, Goodman to 350, Walker negative, Jackson refractor, Canzone to 299, Wood red rookie, DeVries mini diamond, Smith X Fractor, Mariano reptilian, and Caminetti green, Renfro, Profar aqua, green Gomez, white heel. There's that speckle. Ashby, Jameson to 125, Shoemake, Tolia, McConnell, Nankiel to 499, Caglione autograph, another Nankiel to 99, Mooney to 99, Matthews to 250, Mejia to 150, Rice, red rookie, Teal retro fractor. Got a Reggie Jackson green autograph, color match to 99. Amade, reptilian first. Mogolone to 25, Churio to 25, Graceffo to 50, Whitcomb to 50, Robertson, true gold to 50, Alcantara gold to 50, a Neto orange to 25. Oh. Break number 3. Good luck, break number 3. We're doing this run again. This time for all the marbles. Heritage high number. Starting with a blaster box. How long have I been streaming? Since for today? Since 2. It's a little over 2 hours. Or do you mean overall? Started in 2019. How much do those boxes go for? Are you talking about those hangers of 18? They're $175. Sometimes they get up to 200. They fluctuate between 175 and 200. Still no Ohtani. I think this next box has got to be where it's at. That next box will update. We can always update. We could just open it next. Like, we'll do this, and then the update. Let's switch it up a little bit. So stick around. Hit that like button. Over 400 in the chat. Can we get to 300 likes? We're at 253 right now. If you haven't hit the like yet, now is the time. Bring the good vibes. Churio rookie. Green rookie pitchers. Aqua Ozuna. Jackson Holiday rookie. Wyatt Langford rookie. Jack Leiter. Ellie rookie. Rookie performers. Dude, this stuff is so great, man. It's kind of cheap right now. Affordable. Blasters especially. You can find blasters for 30, which was like the original price, I think. 30. Gobble them up, man. The rookie class is so good, and this, like, we're still living in it, which is like the price isn't going to fluctuate too much because we're still living in the young rookies. They're still really young and haven't established like a 2-3 year trajectory yet. But I feel like this high number is going to be a product that you're going to look back on and wish you would have got more and like held on to some. Merrill rookie. '24 update. This is a Fanatics box, so we're going to get the Aquas. Aqua per pack, plus the best dollar per parallel. Best odds dollar per parallel. At the original price. Now, the Fanatics boxes have increased a lot in price. They're currently about $70. Oh, yeah. Heavy lumber. Churio rookie. Monster card for stand-worthy number 1. Sean. Wow. Whoa. Is that a 55 point? I'm going to put it in a 55 point. Fits nicely in there. Wow, that's a sick hit. How many? I can't remember how many heavy lumbers exist. I would guess I can find out. Should I find out? It takes about 20 seconds for me to find out this. What is the website called? Chasing Majors. We're going to look it up. 2024 update. Here it is. Heavy lumber. It's fine. There it is. Wait, it's a heavy lumber auto. Here it is. Oh, there are. Oh, why would it say? It doesn't say. Of all of the chasing majors. Come on. Jordan Lawler. I could have swore that that was a number that they figured out. Jackson Merrill. How do I get into a break? I was looking last night. I found Patreon, but then what? So you got to join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Join the paid tier. There's 2 different ways. You can be a free member. Every once in a while, I'll send a notification out to everybody, but that's, don't count on it. But the paid tier gets a notification for every break, and they can buy in. So you just got to join up, and then you'll get an email and a notification on your app. So download the app on your phone. It'll just pop up like a normal app notification. And we break on Wednesdays and Fridays. Zach Geloff, rookie player worn memorabilia for Oakland. '24 high numbers unreal. Yeah, it's great. Jordan Lawler blue rookie. Nice Yamamoto aqua. Where are we at? We're almost to 300. Can't believe we're not there already. If you're watching right now, just take a moment and hit the like button, please. Thank you. Autograph of... Oh, sweet V-Mart. I didn't even know he was in here. With his number. Awesome Tiger hit for Dreamweaver. That's awesome. I love that. Congratulations. Legendary hit. Purple Brooks Lee to 75 for the Twins. Tanya, congratulations. We got a Colt Keith, Royce Lewis. Refractor Randy to 199. We got a 2025 Bowman hobby box. Back to our list. The top fantasy players, which basically means the best offensive baseball players over the last 15 days. When we last left off, we were on Shohei Ohtani. And he's the number 2 fantasy player. But number 3, I'm going to need a little bit of help in the chat. Number 1's Taylor Ward. Number 2 is Shohei Ohtani. Who is the number 3 overall offensive player? Best over the last 15 days. Let's see how much you know your stuff in the chat. No cheating. Just say a player who you think has been really good. And we'll see who gets it right. What's up, Vino? Oh yeah, 2018. Yeah, we'll get there. I didn't get my 300 likes, so once we get to 300 likes, we'll do a 2018 update. Okay, Pete Crow, Jackson Merrill, Matt Olson, Martian, Ozuna, Pete Alonso. Vincent has it with Rafael Devers. Over the last 15 days, let me tell you why. The reason being, he had back-to-back games where he hit a home run and a bunch of RBIs. So he went, on the 17th, he went 3 for 4 with a bomb. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, 800 on base. So he had a walk in there too. And then in the very next game, he went 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Must be a grand slam in there. And then 2 days later, he had a home run. And then 2 days later, he had a home run with 4 RBIs, went 3 for 5. So, Rafael Devers. Also, he's batting .295 with 11 bombs. He's having a good season, man. He's not going to let those distractions get to him. Here we go. Here we go. Blue. David Ortiz to 150. Reptilian Escobar. A Wave Sullivan to 350 for the Guardians. X-Fractor Seaver King. Nationals. Red Rookie. Dana. Alcantara die cut. Well, there it is. Gregory Barrios. Tampa Bay hit. And that one is going to Derek. Nice true blue. First auto. One of the most attractive sort of a color match hit there. True blues are always good. He's got a nice autograph on there. He did not go cheap on his auto, and I like it. Chase Burns, Reptilian. Number 2 pick in the 2024 draft. Oh, we got a black to 10. Black pattern to 10. Could be anything. Could be a rookie or a prospect. Hayden Alvarez, it's a first. And this one's going to Nathan. All right, we got a black up on the stage to 10. We got a heavy lumber Churio. We got a V-Mart. Max Clark mini diamond. Is it a Tigers break? Dreamweaver? It might be a Tigers break. Let's see if we can get a McGonagall. There's a Mate. All right, we got to our 300 likes. Appreciate that. Let's keep moving, though. Can we get to 400? It's like pulling teeth trying to get likes out of everybody today. Here she is. This one's good. This is going to be better than the last box for sure. That I can tell you. '18 Topps update. I feel like there's some people in the chat that might not know that this is a really, really good box. You can get Shohei Ohtani rookies and rookie debuts. Juan Soto rookie and rookie debuts. Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie and rookie debuts. Also insert rookies and more. Let's see if this is going to be a good collation. I knew that last box pretty early on that it was not going to be. I'm trying to remember if Demon Eye McCutcheon is a good one or not. I can't remember. Ooh, Chuck Nasty. That's usually a nasty sign. But the collation flips right here, so there's still hope. Man, that's the same collation as the last box. Means we're going to have to get a good insert. Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. See, the collation flipped on us. There we go. It's already better than the last box. Why? Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie. Okay. Cardshells.com. Best supplies on the market. Use code STRIKERBREAKS for 10% off your order. Mr. Expos. I don't. Sorry. There we go. Let's keep it moving. All right, we're into the middle where the magic happens. We've gotten a gold out of every single box. Daniel Robertson. Mariano. Got a couple of shots at greatness right here. Legends in the making, Gallo and Marte. Black border, Trevor Hoffman. Now we're looking for, in the back half, we're looking for a couple of big debuts maybe. There's one. Okay, we beat the last box soundly already. Soto, we're into like B- territory right now. B. Just relative. I mean, you're like, oh, geez, Acuna and Soto rookies? Yeah, that's great, but these boxes are crazy, so they can be better. Tyler O'Neill rookie. I think, man, if we called that first box a B, then this has got to be a B-, but I think we were a little too harsh on that first box, maybe. Well, it's not an A because we didn't get Ohtani. You can get Ohtani debut, Acuna debut, and Soto debut, and then there's like inserts. Like you can get a gold. You can get parallels of all those too. So A is a high bar, but a B, maybe this is a B- then. That's crazy to say. Yeah, we'll call the whole break an A and good to go. Topps Chrome Black. Did you score any dynamic duels? Oh, I forgot. I can't. I always miss out on stuff on Fridays because I'm so busy. I missed out, unfortunately. They're supposed to, like, I gave him my phone number too. I was hoping for a text when it went live, but we have an orange, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it count. A big orange. It's Drew Romo, rookie auto /25. Going to Kyle. Couple more chances. Does an orange yield an orange? Yeah, I mean, Mr. Expos, we will have some Blue Jays cards that come out. So if you're patient, you might see some. We got a 2019 hobby box coming, so we might get a big Vlad rookie. Schwellenbach to 199. Corbin Carroll. Pete Alonso to 150. Is it really? Sean, I don't know if you're messing with me. Do you think Tigers would be the first team? Well, they're the first team to... Honestly, I think they're playing a little bit above their heads. They are really good, but are they the best team in the league? Goodness. You know, like they're better than the Dodgers, they're better than the Mets, they're better than the Yankees, are they really? Or are they just kind of playing above their head? Just a little bit. You know, they've had a lot of comeback victories and things of that nature. So I'm not saying they're not good. Also, we're without 4 key players right now. Remember that injury list that I told you about earlier? You want to hear who the Tigers are missing right now? And you're going to be like, they're still crushing and they're missing. All these are starters. Matt Vierling, 10-day IL. Reese Olson, 15-day IL. Alex Cobb hasn't even played, and we signed him to big money. Parker Meadows, starting center fielder, leadoff hitter, 60-day IL. Casey Mize, huge start to the season, 15-day IL. Wenzel Perez, solid player, 60-day IL. Alex Lang, big part of our bullpen, 60-day IL. Ty Madden, big part of our bullpen, 60-day IL. Jose Urquidy, like, we're missing tons of good players, and we're still doing that good. So when they all come back, watch out. If the Tigers add, where do you see them adding? Pitching, I guess, or possibly a third baseman. But, man, we're so deep and so loaded that we'll have Matt Vierling and Parker Meadows coming back, 2 starting outfielders. And then, like, what are we going to do with some of these extra players? They're our starting center fielder and right fielder coming back. And we're just going to have to send down Justin Henry Malloy and Akil Baddoo. And then where's Javi going to go? So that means something's got to happen with our infield too. Javi's going to go back to the infield somewhere. I don't know where. Shortstop or third. So that means that Trey Sweeney, is he going to get sent down? So are we going to keep Henry Malloy up and send down Sweeney? Or Colt Keith? I don't know. We got too many good players. So then you're like, where do we add? Bullpen? Can you really kick Javi out of center? You're going to have to. As good as Javi's been in center, Parker Meadows is even better. Parker Meadows is like Gold Glove center fielder caliber. So it's going to be an upgrade. Moving Javi out of center is going to be, it's going to be a 2-position upgrade. We're going to upgrade center field, and then we're going to upgrade wherever he goes. Third base, like Trey Sweeney he's not him. He's had some good stretches, like decent stretches into good stretches, but he's not quite ready for everyday big league play, I don't think. He makes a lot of little errors, and he's not great. He's serviceable, but I think Javi's going to just take over wherever he's playing, or something's going to get shuffled around. So that's good. That's just a 2-position upgrade. Sweet. Love this card. Mike Trout and Hank Aaron. Greatness returns. We've got Pillars of Greatness today. Greatness returns. Byron Buxton. Purple to 250. Here's that 2019 Vladdy rookies coming out of here. And a rookie auto of Josh James. JJ. Strohs. Corey's got the Strohs. Mookie, refractor. And laser rookie. Ohtani Future Stars. It's an early Ohtani, second year card. Love that Ichiro. Laughing at K. Kyle Tucker rookie. What's the best Topps Chrome black color to get? Super fractor and then a red. Framber Valdez, that's legit. Legit. Rookie auto. Another Astros auto. There were a lot of Astros pitchers out of this. Corey, back-to-back autos for you. Kutch. And a gold. Could be a huge gold, but I see a little black nameplate, which it could be an Eloy Jimenez gold. Rookie. Jake Lamb. Oh, it's not. It's Diamondbacks. Kopech, Prism, Cano. There's a Nando, finally. Let's check the glove. Is there an air gap? Slight air gap in the glove. That means it's got a potential to gem up. About time. Eric, nice hit. Rowdy, Andujar, Kluber, Trevor Bauer, Prism. Angel Martinez, Rising Star. Yeah, he's looking good. He looks good. All I know is, like, the Orioles should have made that trade last year when the Tigers had Skubal on the table. They could have traded... Man. Could have traded Jackson Holiday, Samuel Basayo, and one other minor piece for Skubal. Horrible front office. And that's what they need. They've got all these offensive pieces for days, but then again, half their offense is, maybe not half, but a lot of their offensive pieces are injured. Here's a Bowman Sterling. This is going to be the best box of the day of Bowman Sterling. I'm predicting 2 relevant big leaguers. We're setting that over under 1.5. Put it in the chat. What do you think? Over 1.5 relevant big leaguers autographs. This is from Bowman Sterling 2020. It's a great checklist. We ripped a whole case of this, and like every box was good. We've had a rough 2-box stretch, but this is where we turn it around. Mr. Expos says, I have a Topps now of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. autograph. Cool. Over. That's what I'm talking about. Over vibes, yeah. And if you're wrong, here's the punishment in the chat, because there's big stakes here. If you're wrong, you have to watch Masters of the Universe in its entirety without playing on your phone. So you better be right. There is one saving grace, though, gentlemen, and it is Tila. Believe me. For the ladies, it's Dolph, and for the boys, it's Tila. Key Bryant to 75. There he is, Scooble. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Looks like Masters of the Universe is not in the cards, maybe. I'm going to jump the gun and just say you're lucky. Unless you're a fan of Tila. And then you might as well just watch it anyway. You could always find a couple clips. You could probably type it in on YouTube. Best of Tila from Masters of the Universe. Jackson Rutledge. Let's see. There's a new Masters of the Universe movie coming out. Yes. Live action. And there's a fun fact I gotta tell you guys before we move on. I know I talk about it a lot. Okay. Her name is Chelsea Field. And here's the fun fact. She's married to Scott Bakula. You're welcome. I knew you wanted to know that. And you know Scott Bakula's got to be married to a dime. Jordan. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. We're still 1 for 3. 1 for 3. 72 of 75 for the D-backs. Derek. 2 shots left. Quantum Leap. Love that show. Come on. Come on. We don't want to have to watch it. I'm not watching it again. When I say we, I mean you. Quinn Priester. Is he active? I think he's active. I don't know how relevant he is. We could argue about that. Pretty sure he's an active big leaguer. We got to do better. We got to get a Bobby. That's the goal here. Bobby Witt Jr. autograph. Talk about it. Make it happen. Bobby, retro causality. Where you at? What is this? What the heck is it? We got a super fractor out of here. Super fractor auto. Can we count that no matter who it is? I think we can. What the heck is that? Jalen Davis to 199. It's been sitting here for 5 years in this box. Super fractor autograph. Jesus Lazardo, that counts. 1 of 1. Wow. Rookie auto. Lazardo. Oh, Charlie. Charlie. No way. What is up with the super fractors, man? I have hit 3 super fractors in the last 2 weeks. Last 3 breaks. Lazardo is having a magical 2025, by the way. He has a 2.9 WAR, 1.95 ERA, 67 strikeouts through 60 innings with a 1.15 whip. Lazardo, career year, and we pulled his super fractor autograph. Is that hot B worthy? I think it might be. Wow. Okay. You don't have to watch Masters unless you're interested in checking out Tilo. I think when I told you that she's married to Scott Bakula, that might have piqued your interest. At least some of you. These are thickies too, man. These Sterling cards, they require 55-point top loaders. Super fractor Jesus Lazardo rookie auto has been hiding this whole time. His poor family. Lazardo. I know you watch the channel regularly, and you and your family and friends. Aren't you geeked out for that? Got to put Scooble here. '24 Chrome Jumbo. Courtney Cox is in Masters of the Universe. She is. She's quite young. She plays a high school senior in that movie. I just watched it yesterday, that's why I know. Pretty crazy. Green Ryan McMahon. Oh yeah, so the new Masters of the Universe is coming out. I know we're gonna stop talking about it after this. Features Jared Leto as Skeletor. Huh? Now we're talking some relevance. I don't know. If I was Lazardo, I'd want that card. If I was it, but like, dude, he might win the Cy Young. Like, he's having a great year. He's a good pitcher. He's got a nasty strikeout stuff. Lazardo, trust me, he's good. Emerson Hancock rookie auto. Speaking of, well, he's not as good as Lazardo, but that's a rookie refractor. At least he's a big name, though, Jonathan, that people would go to see. 30 Seconds to Mars was good. I saw them in concert. Although, I will tell you this much, he can't sing live what he sings on his album. He does this move. He starts singing. When he gets to the high part, he just puts the microphone out to the audience. And it's like a good showman move. Like, he's obviously a showman, entertainer. But when you're in the studio, it's a little bit easier to pump out that high stuff. 30 Seconds to Grayskull. Ooh. Type that into the AI generator. Judge. Kyle Harrison, rookie autograph. Going to San Francisco. Going to Kyle. Kyle gets the Kyle. Appropriate. Dolph's too old. Well, now he is, but back then he was like 30-something, right? He-Man can be 30. He's a man. It's not he-boy. It's not he just old enough to drink. He's a man. Yeah, he just got his driver's license. He is eligible for the draft. Junior, rookie auto. He-Man can be up to 40 years old. Or 45 if you're like, you know, if you've kept yourself clean over the years. If you've laid off the drink and the smoke. And you've been in the gym, like 45, you can play even up to 50, I suppose, but probably not. That was Dolph in his prime, man. He just got done fighting Rocky. Matt Crook to 299. Yankees auto. One more pack. It's actually like some no-name. Or at least a guy I've never heard of that's playing him, which is fine by me. Holiday. It should probably be that guy who plays Jack Reacher. That guy's pretty jacked. Bowman. Like back in the day, it should have been Arnold. But he was already probably like, I'm kind of done with this typecasting. Around that time. I think it was in 1987 when the movie came out. Over under on Acuna getting to 2020. Will he get to 2020? Yeah, he could still. I don't know if he's going to get 20 steals. I don't know. That's so up in the air, you know. I didn't keep up with what he was doing in the minors. Was he running in the minors when he was on his rehab assignment at all? Alan Richardson, yeah. Yeah, that dude would play a good He-Man. You first saw it at the drive-in, Sean? Plus 340 for Acuna hitting 2020. I'd take that, I think. I think that's a little bit too generous, maybe. I wonder what the real odds would be. That's I like where your head's at though, Connor. That's like a, you know, you want to get to a number that equally would people would go over it and under it, or equally would you know, to not get it, it would probably be like, that would mean to not get it, it would have to be like minus 2. They always spread that thing out. It'd probably be like minus 260 or something. So most people, I think, would take the 340. So therefore, that line would have to go down a little bit. Or the odds would have to go down. It'd have to go to... I'm thinking maybe more like plus 250. Noel? But I don't know. What's the chat think? Plus 340. Would you take plus 340 on odds of Acuna hitting 20 home runs and getting 20 stolen bases? Yes or no? Would you take plus 340? Put it in the chat real quick. Let's just get a quick temperature of what the chat's thinking. Yes or no? Would you take plus 340? Or would you take the other side? Basically like minus 250, let's say. Minus 270. You say he does it easily, so then the breaks would definitely take it. Sean, yes. Reptilian, Mitch Jeb. Stafura, X-Fractor. But also, like, built into that is he's not going to get injured again. Because if he gets injured again, then that's a big no. So you got to kind of account for that. There's a small possibility there's a re-injury. Yes. Everybody's taking the yes. Okay, so that means it's too juicy. So we got to back that down then. Because if people think, it would be like, if it's equal, like, amount of people that think he's going to do it and not going to do it, and there's no odds established, then maybe it should just be like a plus 110, minus 110 thing. Or maybe it should just be minus 110 for him doing it. Thomas White, Mini Diamond. Good card. Give me the plus. Yeah, everybody's taking the plus, so we're way too high. I think it should be closer to even. Just based on what the chat's saying. Because even if it's even, I think people are going to take it. Like, if it's just plus 110, I think just the same people are going to be like, yeah, I'll take that. Will Simpson again? Was it the red Will Simpson we got earlier? Refractor this time. Charlie getting some hits today. I just can't imagine the Braves letting him steal it all. That is a lot of steals still. Like, he might easily get the 20 home runs, but maybe he only gets 10 steals. Panda 199. Charlie first. We got 2 boxes left. A Topps Chrome Black and a Bowman HTA. Oh, the black has been fire. Can we get one more? He's not going to be stealing many bases this year, says Lee, but then everybody said that the last time too. And then he got like 60. So I would tend to agree that the common sense would say he's not going to be out there running like crazy like he was. But we really don't know. That's why I want to know what he did in the minors. Even if he stole like 1 base down there, if they let him steal like 1 base, I'd be more open to it. A gold. We've already gotten a few golds. Pudge to 50. Marlins Pudge. Look at this. That is a Tiger's joy. Victor and Pudge. 13 of 50. It is Marlins uni. Love it. Anthony. Congratulations. Hall of Fame. One of the best catchers of all time. Everybody loves Pudge. Another gold. And it's upside down. Can we figure it out from those, from the batting gloves that I just saw? Right here. Can we figure it out from that? And also we got a little sneak of a tattoo. I want to go Jaron Duran because of the tattoo. I think it's Jaron Duran to 50. I didn't give you a chance to guess in the chat. Sorry. I just had to know. Trout. Scooble. And Refractor DeGrom to 199. Bobby. Another gold, man. Got a Breaker's Delight box. Just gonna top load these real quick. While we're at it, we'll go back to our top 15 list because we just talked about Rafael Devers, and the very next player on the list, number 4, in the top of the last 15 days, the top fantasy players, top offensive players in the league, according to ESPN's player rater. Number 4. I'm going to give you a clue, chat. Let's see how fast you can get it. The clue I'm going to give you is he's currently playing in a series against the Tigers. And he is one of the... I'm going to give you 2 clues, as if that wasn't enough. And he's the most underrated player in the league. In my opinion. Oh, Casey Mize is back tonight? That's good. Elliot Ramos, Kyle Tucker, Stephen Kwan. There you go, C-Mac. Jose Ramirez. He's every single year. All he does is perform at an elite level every single year. And yet, when you're talking about the best players in the league, people are always like Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, maybe Bobby Witt Jr., Mike Trout. Like, there's just like that kind of conversation, even though Trout hasn't really been in there. But you know what I mean? And rarely is somebody like, oh yeah, Jose Ramirez. He just gets passed over by 6 to 8 players, 6 to 10 players every year. But he just bats 300 and hits 30-plus bombs, 100-plus RBIs, steals some bases. Just clutch. Jose Ramirez, number 4 player right now. Why? 2 for 5, 3 for 5, 1 for 4, 2 for 5. His hitting streak right now, if you look at his game log, all I see no games that he hasn't gotten a hit. Just listen to this. 2 for 5, 3 for 5, 1 for 4, 2 for 5, 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 3, 2 for 4, 1 for 2, 1 for 4, 2 for 3, 2 for 4, 1 for 4, 2 for 4. That's every game, the last. And within that, he's had 3 home runs, back-to-back-to-back home runs. Like, he's batting .307, 9 home runs, 12 stolen bases, .517 slug. Just always. Breaker's Delight box. Let's round it out. Top 5. Number 5 player. MVP candidate plays in the Southwest. Those are the clues I'm going to give you. Put it in the chat. This is the last one. The last one. MVP candidate plays in the Southwest. That's what I'm going to tell you as a hint. Vino with a 9.99 plus J-Ram has a 1-0 boxing record. Appreciate the super chat. Kyle, guess number 1. There you go. That's who it is. That's, yep. Ketel Marte. Why? Why is he the number 5 overall offensive player? Well, 1 for 4 with a home run, 1 for 3, 1 for 5, 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 for 5, 0 for 4 with a run scored and a stolen base, and then he had a 2 home run game. He's had 2 home run games in the last, 15 days. 2 home run games. Anderson Brito to 399. Kevin Alcantara, red rookie. Hernandez to 250. To 150. Color match for KC there. Joffrey Rodriguez green, and now we get into the autos. Boom, Thomas White. Nice hit. Number 1 Miami prospect, Tommy White. Cody Freeman, number 200, mini diamond parallel for the Rangers, going to Eric. And Cobb Hightower, named after Ty Cobb. I just hope he is. He's probably not. But maybe he is. Let's look. If it doesn't say named after Ty Cobb, I want nothing to do with him. And pack these up. Dot coming in says Marte has 2 top 5 MVP finishes. Yeah, he's good. Real good. Devers with 8 RBIs in the first game today. Sheesh. Do you buy these or are they sent to you? I buy them. Can you imagine someone just sending me these? You know how much wax we've opened today? How many thousands of dollars in wax we've opened today? You think someone would send that to me for nothing? I would love to live in your dream world, my friend. What an amazing place that would be. Marte underrated too. Yeah, he's pretty underrated. How do you make money hunting and scrapping? By hunting and scrapping? Sounds like you're from one of those clips from Step Brothers where they're in the office and they're on the interview, the job interview. And he's like, let me turn this around. How about we interview you? How much do you make a year before taxes? He's just like, I don't feel comfortable answering that. Hunting and scrapping. That's how I make money too. Hunting and scrapping. Although I hunt for Major League Baseball cards. Oh, I get it. You have no idea what's going on here. Okay. I get it. It's okay. Not a lot of people know. You just happened upon the channel. That's cool. YouTube's pumping out the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. All right, we got some hits. We got a lot of hits to go over. A lot of hits to go over today. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. We got some monsters. Here we go. Ready? I know we had a Blue Jays auto today, Mr. Expos. Orlevis Martinez. I just forget what break it was from. Barrios, Tampa Bay auto. We got an Acuna rookie. Pete Alonso, blue to 150. Jake Lamb, gold to 50. Gold wave. Drew Romo, rookie auto to 25. Matt Crook to 299. Jacob deGrom to 199. Fermin to 350. Kyle Harrison, rookie auto. Dylan Cease, purple to 250. Jaron Duran to 50. Pan to 199. Simpson to 499. Tucker, rookie. Made first. Max Clark, mini diamond. Burns, reptilian. Alcantara, die cut. Dana, red rookie. Seaver King, X fractor. Sullivan to 350. Escobar, reptilian. Ortiz to 150. Arozarena to 199. Brooks Lee to 75. Lawler, blue. It's a Merrill rookie. Merrill. Lane Thomas, green. Red Shodnite. I don't know who that is. Fetty, green. Ozuna, aqua, green. Rookie pitchers. Josh James. Zach Geloff, player worn. Yamamoto, aqua. Schwellenbach to 199. Soto, debut. Valdez, rookie auto. Key Bryant to 75. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. to 75. That's strange that the orange is to 75, isn't it? Rutledge, Priester, Hancock, refractor rookie auto. Tatis rookie. Buxton to 250 to 299. Cobb Hightower, maybe named after Ty, maybe not. We don't know. To 150. Freeman to 100. Thomas White first auto. Rodriguez to 99. Ohm to 150. Hernandez to 250. Alcantara red rookie. Burrito to 399. Thomas White mini diamond. Rayner reptilian. Stafura X fractor. Jeb reptilian. Acuna die cut. Noel red rookie. Romo die cut. Charlie Condon first. Jackson Holiday rookie. Caminero rookie. Ryan McMahon to 99. Hayden Alvarez first. Black numbered to 10. Victor Martinez with his number on there. Wonderful. Heavy lumber. Jackson Churio rookie. Pudge Rodriguez gold parallel to 50. Jesus Lazardo, rookie auto, 1 of 1 super fractor. Truly one of a kind. And Tarek Skubal, prospect auto. Hope you had fun, ladies and gentlemen. And have fun this weekend. Kick back and relax. Maybe enjoy some old episodes of Stryker Breaks. And if you're ripping, I wish you good luck. And may the force be with you. Stryker's force of good luck vibes. And we'll be back at it again next Wednesday. Wednesday and Friday we'll be doing some more breaks. So if you want to join, links in the chat, link down below. And you can join in on Stryker Break too. Bye-bye.